Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nala and I am all about motherhood and lifestyle, but this series in particular is looking at my pregnancy journey for baby number two. So I think this is the update for weeks 29 to 31. Yes. So if you, sorry about my voice, I have had a really bad flu or cold. I think it's more the flu. And yeah, that's why I've kind of been skipping the updates. I have not been well at all. And I'm finally feeling better, thank goodness. So yeah, that's why I've decided to just update you guys today. But if you're new here, like I said, my name is Nala. I'm currently based in Johannesburg, South Africa, and I am a mom of one little boy. He will be 2 in a month, and like I say, I'm expecting another one. We don't know the gender, we're keeping it a surprise, so for now we just say baby. And yeah, very excited, but it's a lot and it's all happening quite quickly now. Right, okay, so if we start with the baby's development really quickly, I follow just a couple of apps here and there, but I kind of focus on What to Expect app and the Pre-Mom app. But I've seen all of the apps pretty much say similar things when it comes to baby's development. But starting from week 29, the baby was the equivalent of a head of cauliflower in size, and all the way up until week 31, they are now the equivalent of a coconut. So really growing. I think that means, yes, that's from about 39 centimeters to 42 centimeters on average, and weight wise about 1.3 kilograms week 29 all the way up until 1.7 kilograms in week 31. So baby is packing that fat quick, and yeah, I can tell because my stomach is growing exponentially. So if we jump into my symptoms for these past few weeks, um, the very first one, when it comes to weight gain, I have been increasing in weight steadily. So over the past 3 weeks, basically week 29 to 31, I think I gained just over a kilogram, which is about 2.5 pounds. And from start of pregnancy up until now, I've gained a total of 3 kilograms, so which is like 6.5 pounds. So literally like a third of the weight that I've gained during my total pregnancy thus far has come in the past 3 weeks. And I think that's just testament to the baby also just like rapidly growing these days. Then the second symptom that I've been having is Braxton Hicks. So I think it was week 29 when I had my first like, okay, I feel it's like I can't remember this feeling as strongly with my son. I think I did experience Braxton Hicks, but definitely not as often as I'm experiencing them now. Mine usually come on at night, I think, which is more typical. And it just really gets tight all the way, or also just like the lower part of my tummy also just gets super tight. And sometimes I wonder if it's like the baby, like it feels like just like a slow spasm almost. But after you've felt it quite a few times, you're like, oh, okay, you know what that is. So it's Braxton Hicks. Like I mentioned, um, if you can, you probably can hear, I still have quite a bit of congestion. So my son got ill and he was kind of like on and off, and we were managing it pretty well without me getting sick. But during, was it the beginning of my week 30, yeah, um, I guess I couldn't dodge it anymore. And I started getting sick, and with me, I, there's no middle way. If I'm going to get sick, I get sick. So another symptom that I've been experiencing over the past few weeks is just being extremely emotional. The main thing, or the main topic that's really getting me quite anxious, um, is the idea of the whole birth and delivery and having to leave my son. But when I think about having to leave my son for the first time ever, um, it really, really just brings a whole wave of anxiety, and I'm just, I'm trying to work through it, but it's, yeah, I'm struggling with it. I'm just trying to work through that. I'm trying to work through the irrational fears of it all, because I know he'll be okay, with the plan that we have. But yeah, I've just been struggling with that, especially that. Um, and I guess it's just because now we're getting to the point where I have to start making those arrangements. So now it's really real. And yeah, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. But yeah, I just keep praying and the Lord will just get me through it. Yeah, that's what I'm just hopeful for that. And then when it comes to baby movements, I've mentioned this now, I think, in my past two updates, so I'm not going to harp on about it again. But yeah, baby is moving a ton still. I think the position has changed. I'm not sure. I don't know if, I strongly suspect that baby's now head down. Um, with all the other ultrasounds and stuff, baby has been sort of, well, has been head down, like 28 weeks. But obviously I could feel there was still a lot of movement. But now I'm just feeling a lot of pressure, like a lot of pressure on my pelvis, and my lady bits are extremely, extremely sore and swollen. Last symptom, like I said, this is very TMI, but I've been leaking. My breasts have been leaking since probably around 26 weeks, 25 weeks was like the first time, but it wasn't much. I was just like, oh, and then, now it's like, it feels like I'm just producing milk again. Um, you can tell with the consistency and that it's not milk, so it's still quite watery sometimes. And then other times it is quite thick, like colostrum. But my nipples are so sensitive, they sore. It feels like I've been breastfeeding. And that's about it for my symptoms. Okay, and then finally, just an update on other things. We had our 4D scan, which is like an optional thing. You don't have to do it. You pay out of pocket, not through medical aid. Baby was not cooperating as much as we would have liked. Um, their head was like very nestled into the placenta comfortably, we did manage to find, get one or two good shots. So that was nice. And then when it comes to like birth and labor prep, I'm still continuing my regime. Basically, I'm still having my red raspberry leaf tea, 1 cup a day, and then starting week 32, which is later this week, I will bump it up to 2 cups a day. I'm still going to the chiropractor every 2 weeks. I am still reading my hypnobirthing book. I'm doing a lot of practicing with the techniques that they give, and I feel like that's also been really helpful, also for my anxiety, calming me down. Like there's an exercise where you have to jot down your fears and really reflect on them. That's really helped me. So yeah, I haven't been exercising, which has made me really sad because I've been so good this entire pregnancy. But I'm hopeful that within the next couple of days, I don't want to push my body when I know clearly I'm still not feeling well, into doing something it's not ready for. So when I feel, I'm going to sort of just take it day by day, maybe start up again with my stretching, go slowly, and then hopefully within a week I'm back to my old routine of walking every day, doing my stretches, doing my prenatal exercises. So yes, I am hopeful for that. I need to start getting a move on with things. There's not much that I need, but the few things that I do need, I actually need to now get onto it before I get like too overwhelmed, because these weeks are flying by. But yeah, let me show you my bump, and then I will see you guys next time. Okay, so this is the bump. Sorry, I have so many layers on. It's super chilly. So this is the 32 week bump. I'll be, like I said, 32 weeks in 2 days. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you like this type of content, please subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon for my next update. Keep blessed. Cheers.